Mr. Particular members, legislation referring to Section 51F of the National Civil Education Authority Act. There's a first-order condition. When this law was promulgated, it includes in that law that NAGA is to have permanent and continuous legislation centers across the country. The question is here again. Are these centers in our kingdoms? No. And it has determined levels. And there is people with this apartment of government that can do permanent legislation without of NAGA. That's not very. The budget of 2022 was supposed to get our
Oh, family na kushe o ina kabo. Isn't it really today, ba? Good day, good day, good day, good day, good day, family, good day, friends. Wow. It's been such a long weekend, such a long day, such a long hour. And again, I mean, if you see me talking on my YouTube, I say Fantasia DORTY blogger. Ah, boy. You see, I can tell people there's a time for every purpose under the sun. A time for born, a time for die. A time for sing, a time for cry. A time for laugh, and a time for be joyful, and a time for be sad. But again, today not a day for be joyful. And in my joyfulness, I want to educate some people. You know, during the course of this, I'm a big sister. So many things go on. So many things go on. And I believe one of the things that we go on, now we in a sea with Fantasia, where Fantasia decide for take upon himself and do a video and insult me, me mama, curse me mama, talk all what he feel for talk, and do all what he feel for do. You see, at that time, I refused for answer him. And the reason why I make a big and I still know the answer him, I was on a mission. I was on a mission. But the mission has been completed. The mission has been completed. So for that, we tell God thank you. You know, again, it's a wonderful mission because sometimes we wouldn't have this blow up. We not realize say we the way they would behave with attitude, with output, what we can put out there can come back for our country in time to come. You know, I look at all waiting go on throughout the 6 weeks or 7 weeks, or let me say 3 months. Let's put it by fact 3 months. All waiting go on within this 3 months in this big system. It gave me a reason for Lewis Sierra Leoneans them open with eyes to the simple thing where they go on now with community when a jealousy. It tell you say some person go just hate you for no reason. Somebody will just hate you for no reason, just because of how God make you. Sorry. Somebody could just hit you for no reason. But again, The hatredness of one person now in turn into the love of a lifetime. I can tell people, they say you can turn lemon. You can turn a lemonade out of lemon. You can turn brick out of dirty. But you can turn block out of dirty. And we all sit down. And Ademad, how are you, my love? And we all sit down, we see them right in front of our eyes. I don't want to talk about Julie in story today. I want to talk about Fantasia block. I want to talk about in bitterness and the evilness. And why you get to be careful of this blue app where we all do so. Some people, they are just bad blood. You not get nothing for do with them. They just not like happiness because they of themselves not happy. When I listen, when all the throughout this big sister, it started with Julie again. She went out there, connive with Hawa. Let me tell you, my dear friends, nobody is exempted from my evilness. Nobody is exempted from jealousy. Nobody. We are all immune to it. But it depends on how you handle it. Not only how you handle it, it depends on your team that believe in you. I remember when Fantasia started her evil plots and plans. She was so convincing when she connived with our just to tarnish another lady's reputation. They went to the extreme to even poison people's mind against this lady. There is none of us that is perfect. There is none perfect. When I say no, not one. Yeah, good morning, Mr. Ibrahim. You know, there is none perfect, no, not one. But not take you company in mistake and put an eye face. You know, I can tell people that the kind of people they way are not like that person make it say he look for. I mean, they tell him he look for him. Nobody know they wake in the morning. He say, Papa God, why you wake me so give me trouble? It's not possible. Nobody know they wake in the morning. He say, Papa God, give me trouble. When you born you picking, when you picking the play, if they get an idea, say, hey, we are big. I go and become a lawyer. I go and become a doctor. I go and become a magistrate. Then they think if they get the right condition, the right area, the right people around them, they go grow up for be exactly waiting them plan for be. You know, I see one guy, he make one statement. He say, Rare Julie na in the support. Well, rather unfortunately, this guy in a salon a day. So when you did in Africa and when you did in America, now two different places. One thing where we people and they fail for realize, in most cases, especially there with family, there with the Africa, in most cases, waiting and they pay we. And okay, they work $10 an hour, $20 an hour, $30 an hour. When you put you 40 hours at the end of the week, when in a you mandatory, you're able for live a comfortable life inside America, yeah. But when you factor your external relationship, by that I mean you cousin, you auntie, you granny, you sister pikin, you cousin pikin, you auntie pikin, and the problem. You dey look at the 40 hours that it is not viable. But because of their external relationship or their external family, especially the one that with the Africa, where they not understand how the game they play. Now them ki utter word like you rare picking. Because I believe one thing. When Julie and Mama bring and Canada this country with his siblings, he began for go walk, for put a roof over the head. And we were then at this diaspora, peer pressure. Peer pressure. We fake life them. Where we they give, they want the way just come. And let we not forget number two. The system na America not they allow you for train you picking or you siblings them how you want. And I don't forget that too. The system, you know, they allow you for train you picking the way where you want for train you picking. Where you the Africa, where you picking do something, you they slap them. Nobody know they ask you question. When you the America, when you alapa you picking safe, the law, they tell they say they get right pass you. You picking can carry you go court, jail. You young picking, it's America, they carry you go jail. For where you try for correct them, especially in we African parents, wait for not you the backhand or taking a belt on our half back. It not take them 5 minutes because what you do now so then grow up. And honestly, I don't care how you want to come black man. I see we black now, so we at black now, so business to ganga back. We need a little bit of brutality before some of we picking them begin act right. But the school, peer pressure, the friends them, where then they meet from the school to the playing field, to the park. When they don't tuition, you picking where you bring them. Especially in them parents then. Where I'm not being rude here, but I go talk like this. Where in a one get waiting in a no be ever get there in a life. Where in a one belong, usa in a no belong. Why make I dey say that? We all at this blow up. We dey look na Facebook. We dey look na YouTube. We dey see parties, then they make parties then at different states. We dey see set of people them every time they get party, then they all ashobi, then they wear. You buy the ashobi $100, you pay $200 for swam. That one day na 1 week paycheck. But then go do that over time just for that. And they forget say they get picking in a house where they for spend time with quality time. Quality time. There was about some 4-5 years ago. 4-5 years ago. I go Maryland. I meet one lady in Maryland. This lady get one great girl picking. One great girl picking. Even they do living in nursing. Now the worst job where you they get. Why I say the worst? The worst. I don't care how many million they pay you. For any time where you know they sleep now you bid. For any time where you know they inside you host. You dey under you boss the slave. You are a slave, period. Because you know they sleep at your own time. You know they eat at your own time. You know you do nothing at your own time. Even though you're being well paid. And like now with technology, so it's so rampant. Some of the way they are nursing home, they get for behave extremely because any side that they live in, because all the family member get camera all over, pure slavery. Yes, but now they get the money. But again, like why they talk about this lady, it gets the money in one grain picking, in one grain girl picking for that matter. Wait till end pan, gets belly. Because why? It not gets motherly love. The mama been busy. They fend money. And I can assure you, say it not be the fend money for in picking. It be the fend money for an extended relationship. So when somebody use that word they say that rare girl. But again, like I say, knowledge and power. Some people then they will for just forgive them. Because ignorance self is bliss. But one thing where I know, the hatredness where Fantasia show to incompetent woman is remarkable, is outstanding. And now we see the reason why make as a country we're not able for progress. As a country, we're not able for grow. Because we prefer for pull each other down than for elevate each other. We prefer for take with friends them misfortune or their mistakes and use them as a ping pong for dent their heart, even though they want to live a better life. Let me get some water, please. I don't want to hear. I don't want to hear. I don't know cool water. Let me put some. I don't have no cold water. No? Okay. I'm sorry, I don't have no cold water. When I sat yesterday, all those few days, I said I had to listen all the garbage. When I said I had to listen all the bitterness where this one girl lady been the propagate. I am like, God is good. God good. Let me tell you, my family and friends, sometimes we need we enemies them. Sometimes you need your enemies. I believe say if I'm Fantasia, not be so bitter against Julie, not be try so much for demoralize Julie. Julie not be forever win this. There was a bigger chance for Alice for winner than Julie. Two, Julie will never have won. But when God ready for turn you lemon to lemonade, if they put somebody now you would where in the field to say he want destroy you, but again that the time when God they catapult you. You know, they can say they want the way sabi they can say good any publicity na good publicity. Fantasia been think to say it they kill a dream. It been feel to say it they poison a mission. But God use them. God use them, yes, with in negativity. Now in God use for catapult Julie to Usai Irichu. If it not been make na cabal with Hawatombo, plan that dangerous storm. Because why? They're no Sierra Leoneans. We are gullible. We hate to be safe. We always self-hate. If them call Kasana kitchen name just know, pan bad. Everybody go come pan bad. But they no go when them call Kasana kitchen name pan good. Inside the good self, some man go they try for pull the bad parts and put on top, let the good not go ever show. But I believe God, you know, if they tell you say there is God. If they tell you say there is God, you know, when I look at the whole thing from the starting to yesterday, you know, it gives me a reason to believe there is God. And again, for inner them parents, I want to make clear telling us say nothing no valuable rich in that picking them. True. Especially we within this diaspora, especially America. Nothing no valuable rich you picking them. Get them for you picking them. Get them for you picking them. Get them. For listening to you picking them. Get them for coordinate with you picking them. Another thing, as Sierra Leoneans, in a law will avoid toxic people. Fantasia na toxic, very toxic human being. When he know say he don't fail with Julie, he jump on a majo. You know why? Misery like company. When you're miserable, you dey find somebody who miserable like you. Some people they ask me say, hey, And Fantasia calls you, you're not able for cause Fantasia. I say, but Fantasia is not my class. I can just imagine from now till the end of the year, how many more courses then go course for me. Now me go can take me precious time. They waste time per flux mango. If I be insult them, it not be for film like the win will get now. Because there's nothing she can say. There's nothing she can do. Nothing. Just that he could just die with his shame. I mean, day before yesterday, I see, I don't know, a fake, obviously it's a fake something. And I know directly yesterday, say it comes directly from Fantasia in camp or in type of people. When they put a write up that at least for win because me they support Julie. So the first lady say Ingo support Alice. To some of inner. Now small thing that one. But to like a me, right? From Usai, that kind of statement they did come out, Fantasia, it tells me and Fantasia no to class. It tells me Fantasia no to the kind of person where I for waste me time on. Because I don't care what they talk about me. If they class me with the first lady. So if me can sit down, I go na in gota level. It class me intelligence with the first lady. It class me femininity with the first lady. So that never tell you say I get standard person. And what he immediately try for achieve was distraction. And not to not at somebody when they try for distract you, when you know they give the road. What you will left her with now bitterness, sleepless nights, hatredness, and we get a chance for go plan more evil because that evil person, you know, get nothing for offer the Sierra Leonean community. You know, get nothing for offer the people. So somebody like that one day, I know they waste me time on them. I can always tell people they say not to all my they put him out to. Since the day when he put him out to me, I believe say what he don't see now the social media, he not happy, he not me the expecter. And I wonder how it will take this one we get for meter now these 2-3 days. Because the people get for Kamata. And this is the one of the reason we get for left this hatredness. We all need each other. We all need each other. No man is an island. But not sit down, cause enmity for yourself and other people. And another one person with me are very, very sorry for. Very sorry for us. I'm sorry for a bad. Because some of who were in this diaspora, We get influence on we people within Africa. I just imagine yesterday how our been the feel. How it, I go I been there yesterday to the point that this you same husband where you don't make most of all kind nonsense for, he was there to support Julie. Fantasia, that was the slap now you face. You know, I see yesterday or day before yesterday, in a laugh say the man I want a TikTok. For tell you the kind of person she is. But again, it left to we all. You get right for choose who that you want follow, and you get right for support who that you want support. But again, the hatredness of Fantasia is sickening and is scary. But again, before I go, I want to say thanks to all Tombolistic fans for in our financial support, in our moral support. I thank in all so much. Because if not to within all efforts in time, we not be for makeup. We be for loss. We be for be a laughing stock. But again, with inner love and inner support, we did a good job. So I thank you for that. For those of you who are not subscribed to my YouTube channel, I will ask you to please subscribe. I need your support. I need your 1,000,000% support. So I thank each and every one of you for being here today. For those of you who've left me a comment, thank you. For those of you who subscribed to my YouTube channel, thank you. For those of you who've hit on the notification button, thank you. I love you all, and I do appreciate your support. Thanks, and God bless. Together, we've done it. I'm still tired. My AC is still down, but at least we did a good job. Thank you all. I appreciate you all. And once again, thanks for all of you who contributed in whatsoever way you did to make Julie who she is today. It is all because of you. So I thank you, and I thank you.